Welcome to another rock hard tale of the tape. Today we're going to take a look at Extreme. Yes, Extreme, 1989, their self-titled debut. I knew right away that there's something a little different to this band. I mean, even the cover, it's got a little bit of different vibe. Not a full-blown hair band like was real popular at the time. They didn't quite have the Warrant, the Motley Crue, the Bon Jovi look going. They were different. They were definitely in that funk metal type of genre that was going on toward the late 80s. Nuno Bettencourt, the guitar player, was amazing and obviously influenced by Eddie Van Halen. I don't think there's any way around that. You could tell he had really listened to a lot of Eddie growing up because he certainly had that style. But they put it in more of a funky, you can almost say kind of a Van Halen meets Aerosmith in a way. I mean, if you want to simplify it down a little bit. But the production was awesome on this one. They just really hit on all cylinders on this one. Now, there's a theme to this one. It's not a concept album, but it's a theme. Definitely kind of the song titles you can tell alone. Kid Ego, Mother, Don't Want to Go to School Today, Play With Me, Teacher's Pet, Little Girls, Wind Me Up. Kind of a childhood theme to it. It's just always dangerous. You never know how these songs are going to age. But, they pulled it off, and it's still fun to listen to. It's a very fun release. I mean, you just can't be in a bad mood listening to this Extreme debut. And they really had the funk thing going down. I mean, they were very, very good musicians. Still are. They're still together. And they've just done some fantastic work over the years. But their debut, they came out swinging and really did an amazing job. Not a real big hit on here. Wind Me Up, Kid Ego was released. Play With Me ended up in, I think, a Bill and Ted movie or something to that effect. So there wasn't that big hit. The next one is when they really got to the mainstream, and it wasn't for their funky rock songs. It was for, More Than Words and Wholehearted, which were more acoustic ballads, but that really was not what the band was about. If you know anything about Extreme, and I always laugh at how many people probably bought their next album, Porno Graffiti, thinking More Than Words, and they got all these other tunes on there. So I love this one. I think it's one of the better debuts of that era. It's a little dated. Is some of that stuff. I mean, everything's going to be a little bit dated, but it's still a fun record to put in, and it's just got the funk going on in Extreme. Really did some big things and became a big part of the late 80s. So that's another rock hard tale of the tapes. See you next time. Check us out at rockandahardplace.rock.